In a world saturated with information, where every second brings a new wave of data, updates, and notifications, today, we embark on a journey to create a blog API. This API will serve as the backbone of your blogging platform, enabling seamless content management and distribution. We will use the power of .NET Core 9 and the flexibility of MongoDB. These technologies provide a robust and scalable foundation for our API, ensuring it can handle the demands of modern web applications. Imagine a world where you can easily manage your blog's content programmatically. No more manual updates or tedious content management tasks. Think of the possibilities for automation and integration. You could schedule posts, update content across multiple platforms, and even integrate with other services to enhance your blog's functionality. That's the power of a well-designed API. It opens up a world of possibilities, allowing you to extend and customize your blog in ways you never thought possible. Our goal is to empower you, the developer, with the tools and knowledge to build such an API. We want to give you the confidence to create something truly remarkable. This guide assumes you have a basic understanding of C# and ASP.NET Core. These are the building blocks of our API, and a solid grasp of these technologies will make the journey smoother. You'll need some familiarity with these technologies, but don't worry. We'll cover everything you need to know to get started. We'll walk through each step together. From setting up your development environment to deploying your API, we'll be with you every step of the way. Find download link in description. Find the download link in description. First and foremost, you'll need the .NET SDK version 9 installed on your machine. It includes everything from libraries to runtime environments, ensuring that our applications are robust and efficient. Installing the .NET SDK is straightforward, and there are plenty of resources available online to guide you through the process if you encounter any issues. Next, ensure that you have MongoDB up and running. MongoDB is a NoSQL database known for its flexibility and scalability. It's designed to handle a wide range of data types and structures, making it an ideal choice for modern applications. With MongoDB, we can easily store, retrieve, and manipulate data without worrying about the limitations of traditional databases. Its powerful querying capabilities and support for indexing ensure that our applications remain fast and responsive, even as our data grows. Of course, you'll need a code editor of your choice. A good code editor can significantly enhance your productivity and make coding a more enjoyable experience. There are many options available, each with its own set of features and benefits. Some popular choices include Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, and Atom. Choose one that suits your workflow and preferences. Of course, you'll need a code editor of your choice. Visual Studio Code, or even a simple text editor will do. The key is to find a tool that you're comfortable with and that supports the languages and frameworks we'll be using. Take some time to explore different options and find the one that works best for you. Finally, make sure you have a basic understanding of C# and ASP.NET Core. These are the languages and frameworks we'll be using to build our API. If you're new to them, don't worry. There are plenty of resources available to help you get up to speed. From online tutorials to comprehensive documentation, you'll find everything you need to learn and master these technologies. These are the languages and frameworks we'll be using to build our API. C# is a powerful and versatile programming language, while ASP.NET Core is a robust framework for building web applications. Together they provide a solid foundation for creating high-performance and scalable APIs. Take some time to familiarize yourself with their syntax and features, as this will make the development process much smoother. With these tools in hand, we're ready to start building. Armed with the .NET SDK, MongoDB, a reliable code editor, and a solid understanding of C# and ASP.NET Core, we're well equipped to tackle any challenge that comes our way. So, let's dive in and start creating something amazing. The journey ahead is filled with opportunities to learn, grow, and build something truly remarkable. Let's get started. Our first task is to define the very essence of our blog, the blog post. This is the fundamental unit of our application, the core around which everything else revolves. Without a well-defined blog post, our blog would lack structure and coherence. So, let's dive into what makes up a blog post and how we can represent it in our code. What information will each post contain? This is a crucial question because the data we choose to include will determine how useful and informative our blog will be. We need to think about what our readers will want to see and what will make our posts engaging and valuable. At its core, a blog post typically has a title, some content, and often an author, but that's just the beginning. We might also want to include a date, tags, categories, and even comments. Each of these elements adds depth and context to our posts, making them more engaging for our readers. We'll represent this structure in our code using a model class. This class will serve as a blueprint, defining the properties and behaviors of our blog posts. By creating a model class, we ensure that every post follows the same structure, making our code more organized and easier to maintain. Think of a model class as a blueprint for our data. Just as an architect uses a blueprint to design a building, we use a model class to design our data. It provides a clear and consistent way to represent our blog posts, ensuring that all the necessary information is included and properly formatted. It defines the shape and structure of our blog posts within our application. This means that every time we create a new post, we know exactly what information it will contain and how it will be organized. This consistency is crucial for maintaining a high-quality blog. It's how our code understands what a blog post is and what data it holds. Without this clear definition, our application would struggle to manage and display our posts correctly. The model class acts as a guide, ensuring that our data is always accurate and well-structured. In this model, we have 4 properties: ID, title, content, and author. These properties capture the essential information for each post. The ID is a unique identifier, the title gives a brief overview, the content holds the main text, and the author tells us who wrote it. Each property represents a piece of information we want to store for each blog post. By breaking down our data into these specific properties, we make it easier to manage and manipulate. This modular approach allows us to add, remove, or update information without affecting the overall structure of our posts. The ID property will serve as a unique identifier for each post. This is crucial for distinguishing between different posts, especially when we have a large number of them. The ID ensures that each post is unique and can be easily referenced and retrieved. This simple class is the foundation of our blog API. It provides a clear and consistent way to represent our data, making it easier to build and maintain our application. By starting with a strong foundation, we set ourselves up for success as we continue to develop our blog. It's a clear and concise representation of the data we'll be working with. This clarity is crucial for both development and maintenance, as it ensures that everyone on our team understands how our data is structured and how it should be used. And with each line of code, we're one step closer to bringing our blog to life. Every decision we make, from defining our model class to writing our first post, brings us closer to creating a functional and engaging blog. This journey is just beginning, and there's so much more to explore and build. Now that we have our blog post model, we need a place to store and retrieve this data. This is where MongoDB comes in. MongoDB is a NoSQL database that's perfect for handling unstructured data like blog posts. To interact with MongoDB from our NetCore application, we'll use a library called mongodb.driver. This library provides all the tools we need to connect to our MongoDB database and perform operations on our data. It acts as a bridge between our C# code and the MongoDB database. This code sets up a connection to our MongoDB database and defines a collection called BlogPosts. This collection is where we'll store and retrieve our blog post documents. With our MongoDB context in place, we're ready to start building the logic that will power our blog API.